Peter Seller out there. Carl Cayley was just out there before that. I'll get a time.
I'm gonna get you. Good memory? Yeah. Okay, I work in Parkway. You know what that is? Whenever you're ready, you say, call me up there. I work in don't say anything about the station. That's the first time. I'll try to get on number 3. Crystal. Crystal. driver unknown. Second time, 15:42, 15.42.
That's a Firebird, not a Sparrow.
Getting ready for the Super Late model pursuit. Sibla in 62, Dino Long in 80, Rich Rohr in 7, and Scott Baker in 4. Your top qualifier tonight. Scott Baker moving into second. Sibla back to third, and Rich Rohr fourth. Down the backstretch, white flag coming up this time for Dino Long. Baker in second. Rohr third, and Bob Sibla fourth. Scott Baker, Rich Rohr, and Bob Sibla.
Okay, a former official winner to the Mid-Vid this year, in the number 80 long race Camaro out of Magnolia, Ohio, Dino Long. Let's have a applause for Dino. Number 66.
late model dash time. Number 66, Mark McGrath. Number 98, Wes Galbraith. Farmer Smith is 7 up, and your top qualifier, Roger Leinert, is 670. Mark McGrath leading lap number 1. Wes Galbraith in 2nd. Farmer Smith 3rd, and Roger Leinert 4th. Out of turn number 2, Smith has moved into 2nd. McGrath still leading, Farmer Smith in 2nd. Leinert down the inside, he's taking over 3rd. Flag out for Mark McGrath. Your winner, Mark McGrath, Farmer Smith, Roger Leinert, and Wes Galbraith. Mark McGrath, number 66. Your late model dash winner tonight here at Midvale Speedway.
Followed by Farmer Smith, number 3 position going to Roger Leinert, and the number 4 spot going to Wes Galbraith. Nice battle for young driver Mark McGrath. Again, a nice round of applause for fine young driver, Mark McGrath. Okay, our three stop. Tag. The number 5 on the road, and Ohio, Cross, Jones Jr., alongside the number 10, only female winner with Midvale, Melissa McCormick.
A super late model, slow heat. On the pole, number 21, Kenny Stevens. Number 12, Sean Shaw. Number 11, Skeeter Steller. Number 4, Carl Kegley. Number 24, Tom Stankiewicz. Number 3, Bruce Finnegan, moving up from street stock. one big jump, and Larry Cox at 15. One more parade. Well, Bruce hasn't got one lap in as a super late model driver in a race, and him and Larry Cox come together out of turn number 4 on the green flag lap. Pringle's driving 3, not Bruce Finnegan. Announcer said Gene Pringle, so we'll take it as Gene Pringle. Here we go, we got a green. Kenny Stevens down the back section to turn 3, your leader. Sean Shaw in second. Settler 11 in third. Carl Cagley. Tom Stankiewicz in fifth. Peter Settler challenging Sean Shaw for second. Kenny Stevens still leading. Peter Settler is moving to second. Shaw third, Carl Kegley fourth. Halfway in, halfway in. Kenny Stevens will get the black flag for going over his time trial. That'll put Skeeter Settler, number 11, in the lead. Hopefully. Now Sean Shaw is taking over. They're side by side. Sean Shaw, your leader. Skeeter Settler in second. Carl Kegley third. And Tom Stankiewicz at fourth. Sean Shaw's smoking, but he's still got that lead. White flag. White flag out for Sean Shaw. Peter Settler in second. Carl Kegley's right there in third. Out of turn number 4 here, it's Sean Shaw, Peter Settler, Carl Kegley, Tom Stankiewicz. Gene Pringle in 3, and Larry Cox at 15. There's your winner, Sean Shaw, Canton, Ohio.
Canton, Ohio, just moved up to the Superway model division this year. The number 12 car, the Taylor Beverage Shaw Garage, driven by young Sean Shaw.
He was over there in Pennsylvania yesterday. That dinner round.
Check up here on the block. You run over your time, you'll be over black flag.
Okay, Super Late Model, fast heat. On the pole, be Larry Gill, number 14. 78, Jack Ripley driving that car tonight. Regularly driven by Larry McMillan. Number 3, Paul Miller. First time back since, I believe in July, or late June, him and Rich Rohr, Dino Long, and Lonnie Vaughn all went to turn number 3 together. Glad to see him back. Then Bob Siblin, 63. Dino Long, 80. Roar, Baker, and Black. Here we go. Scott Baker, Jack Ripley, Roger Black. Up to fourth. Halfway in. Rich Rohr up to challenging for second now. Yellow flag, yellow flag. Dino Long, gonna bring him in. Dino Long, Scott Baker going on the outside, challenging for second. Scott Baker's got second. Rich Rohr coming in the third. Roger Black going hard, goes spin out. No, he holds her back. Rohr down the inside, Scott Baker for second. White flag coming out this time. Dino Long, Rich Rohr. Larry Gill, Roger Black bound up for third. Then Bob Sibla, Paul Miller. Here we go, your winner, Dino Long, Rich Rohr, Roger Black. Larry Gill, Bob Sibla, Paul Miller, and Jack Ripley. My wife's got your name right down there. Now, you wanted another team, right? I didn't let it down last time. All right, that's on the phone. Second time today. Against Small Racing Team. Go ahead. I wrote down the other day that I was going down through my mind, something had to get done. I don't have it done tonight. I do that. I thought some guys wanted to go back, and I thought this was going to go forward. The first night you were there, and it's the first thing after July 3rd race. Right. So what I'll do is you got four nights before that. What I'll do is April 26th, May 3rd, and the 17th. I'll jump from there until the 5th. On the 5th one. Tell me if you want after that. We got agreed. Greg Wilson at 21. Jeffrey Wilkins at 20. Oh, shoot. Gary Windling, number 25, and number... Boy, what?
60, Larry Swain.
Larry Swain and 60 come together out of turn number 4. Jim Bishop in 18, Greg Wilson 21. Don Hooper 19, or 93. Gary Miser down the infield, come back out. Joe Nye up the 4th. Don Hooper on the inside leading the race. Leading the way at 93. Joe Nye down the inside of Greg Wilson. We got Don Hooper, Joe Nye, Greg Wilson, Jerry Whitling at 25, Jim Bishop 18, Gary Miser at 20, and 52, Rich Elkins. Jim Bishop slowing down the backstretch, pulling down the infield. Halfway, it is Joe Nye taking over the lead. Don Hooper 93 in second. Greg Wilson at 21 third. Gary Mize is up to 4th. Then Rick Elkins and Jerry Whitley. Your winner, oh, white flag out for Joe Nye. White flag out. Turn number 4, here comes your winner, Joe Nye. Don Hooper in second. Greg Wilson, Rick Elkins, Jerry Wendling, and Gary Miser.
Flag for the victory lap.
Wait a minute, I got it. Gary Smith. Then Randy Smith in 12. A.J. Dial 36. Bill Bittaker 32. Jeff Ziegler 00. David Hines in 166. And Schweitzer in 10. John Braun still leads. John Braun, Gary Smith, A.J. Diano, Randy Smith, Bill Bittaker, Jeff Ziegler, David Hines, Cal Holbert, and Rich Schweitzer. over fourth. White flag coming out this time by A.J. Dino, sneaking into second. John Broad, Gary Smith back into second. Dino back to third, Whittaker fourth. Here comes your winner, John Broad, Gary Smith, A.J. Dino, Bill Whittaker, Randy Smith. Then Jeff Ziegler, Cal Holbert, Rich Schweitzer.
The number 3 position, and the number 4 position going to number 32, Bill Whittaker. How about a nice round of applause for the Canton Cycle Specialty Racing Nova of John Broad. Again, a nice round of applause for Canton Cycle's Johnny Broad.
All right, your third heat is late model division. Gene Pringle in 7, Chuck Surratt in 71, Bear Schwartz 77, Kenny Carroll 00, Mark McGrath 56, Wes Galbraith 98, Farmer Smith 7 up, and Roger Leiter 670. Pringle, Bear Schwartz trying on the inside, taking over that lead down the backstretch. Gene Pringle in second, Mark McGrath third. Then Chuck Surratt, Farmer Smith, Kenny Carroll, Roger Leiter, Wes Galbraith. Gene Pringle back to fourth. Then Leinert, Galbraith, Surratt, and Carroll. Bear Schwartz at 77, still lead. Farmer Smith challenging out for second on the inside. White flag coming out this time for Bear Schwartz. Bear in number 77. Your winner, Bear Schwartz, Farmer Smith, Roger Leiter, Mark McGrath, Wes Galbraith, Gene Pringle, Kenny Carroll, and Chuck Surratt.
equipment and casting orders to the ticket booth wing. How about a nice round of applause for our Chrysler-powered racer, Philadelphia, Ohio, the number 77, Carl Ford. Okay, 3 stops, 8 times. Butch Hoffman, and Kathy Corbett. Butch Hoffman and Kathy Corbett.
Looks like on the pole, number 12, Randy Smith, number 52, Rich Elkins, 93, Don Hooper, 25, Jerry Wendling, number 60, Larry Swain, number 21, Greg Wilson, number 18, Number 18 is Jeff Bishop. Number 12, Randy Smith, jumping out to the lead. Number 52 following in behind, and number 93, Don Hooper. Still hanging on to that lead, number 12, Randy Smith. Number 12, Randy Smith in the lead. Spinning out a little. Number 52 coming up on the outside of him, and number 93 following in behind him. Got a race for third place going with between 21, 60, and number 25. Halfway home, halfway. Number 52, Rich Elkins, smoking going into turn 3. Number 60 making an attempt to pass number 21. Number 12, 52, 93, 21, 60, 25, bringing up the rear, number 18. There's your winner, number 12, Randy Smith.
Greg Wilson, the 400 car, will make it to the feature. From Canton, Ohio, Randy Smith. Okay, next round of applause for Sean. Randy Smith out of Canton, Ohio. Okay, remember, it's the top 5 measures in the late model feature tonight. These people were our weekly sponsors all year, and we certainly appreciate them. And if you can have the opportunity to deal with them, we would appreciate if you did that and tell them you heard their name at the race.
speaker working right on this thing. I want to check it out. Okay?
Check 1, 2, 3. Check 1, 2, 3. All right. Labor Day 50 lap race here at Midvale Speedway for the Super Late models. On the pole is going to be Skeeter Stetler, number 11. Number 4 on the outside, Carl Kegley. Number 14, next row back, Larry Gill. And number 78, an old driver here for many years, Jack Ripley, in 78 tonight. Next row back will be number 21. That's Kenny Stevens. On his outside, Paul Miller. First time back in several weeks after he wrecked that car on turn number 3. Next row back will be number 62, Bob Sibla. He won the season championship race here last week at Midvale Speedway. On his outside will be number 29, Roger Black. Oh, they're going to put Roger, I think, clear the tail, or lineup's not going to be right. I'll get it here for you in a second. To get that little file back up, we'll get her for you. We'll start over again here. Number 11, Skeeter Stetler. Number 4, Carl Kegley. Then 14, Larry Gill. 78, Jack Ripley. Number 21, Kenny Stevens. 3, Paul Miller. Number 62, that will be Bob Sibla. And number 7, Rich Rohr. Number 80, Dino Long. 4, Carl Kegley. Or Scott Baker, white 4. Carl Kegley is in the red, number 4. We got 11, 4, 14, 78, 21, 3, 62, 80, 7, 4, 63 is Joe Nye, 29 is Roger Black. Then number 12, Sean Shaw. His outside will be number 24, Tom Stankiewicz. Next row back with number 15, Larry Cox. And number 3 is Gene Pringle. 50 laps still go tonight in the Super Late Model division. 16 Super Late Model drivers out there. Eddie Ormack giving the bunch up sign. We'll be racing next time around. 50 hard laps here at Midvale Speedway tonight, September 6, 1987. This will close out the regular season, regular weekly basis. They'll miss a few weeks and be back here on October 10th and 11th for their cavalcade, the Fall Classic here at Midvale Speedway. And the Race of Champions, here we go. We got a greet. Down in turn 1. They made it all the way through. Peter Steller, Carl Kegley, Larry Gill, and Jack Ripley. Out of turn number 4. Lap 1, it'll be still Skeeter Stetler. Skeeter Stetler, Larry Gill, Kenny Stevens, Carl Kegley, Bob Sibla, Rich Rohr, Jack Ripley, Scott Baker, Paul Miller, Dino Long, Roger Black, Tom Stankiewicz, Joe Nye, and Sean Shaw. Peter Stetler still lead, but here comes Bob Sibla up to 3rd. Still holding them back. Baker. Skeeter Seller still leading. Here comes Bob Sibley in second. Larry Gill still in third, and Rich Rohr and Scott Baker, Dino Long. Kenny Stevens and Roger Black. Skeeter Seller still leading. Sibley in second. Trying for the lead. Sibley into the lead. Seller in second, Rohr in third, Baker fourth. Second. Scott Baker moving into third. Rohr challenging for the lead now on the outside. Bob Sibley, Rich Rohr, Scott Baker. Skeeter Seller, Dino Long. Roger Black. Bob Sibley in second. Baker still in third. Deal all fourth. Black in fifth. Skeeter Seller sixth. Trying on the outside of Bob Sibley. Sibley pulls away down the backstretch. Baker rolled into second down the backstretch. He's got second. Rich Rohr first, Scott Baker second. Rich Rohr, Scott Baker, Bob Sibley, Dino Long, Roger Black, Paul Miller, Skeeter Seller, Larry Gill, Kenny Stevens, Carl Kegley, Goff Stankiewicz. Shaw in the lead lap. Take us one lap now. Still leading Baker right there on his bumper. You got Red Shore, Scott Baker, Tom Zilla, Dino Long, and Roger Black, Paul Miller on the lead lap. That's all there is left. going to Bob Sidla. Tito Long. Fifth is going to be Roger Black will finish fifth. The last car lead lap will be Paul Miller. He'll finish sixth. Everybody else was at least one lap down. Rich Roar, your winner tonight. The Super Late Model Division feature winner tonight. 50 laps.
Number 62 coming in third, and number 80, Tino Long coming in fourth. And Roger Black, number 5 position. Again, another round, nice round of applause for this job. Well done by Super Great Driver. 9 feature wins of the Mid-Vid Speedway this year. The Miller American, Esther Beveridge, now racing by and Trans Am, Rich Roar.
Coming up here?
No. Super zone. Okay.
Oh, Ricky Great Roar. 2 hours on back of Ricky. Yep. Okay, now you're going to have that 100 lapper in there now. You know that 100 lapper.
Okay. What's the cut? Oh, wait a minute.
$30. That'll give you 2 hours. You're on back. Right. We're going to go down the track. back to green. Liners, don't bring him in, we got a green. Liners, A.J. Diano, Bill Bittaker, Jeff Ziegler, Rich Schweitzer, John Braun, James Pringle. Second, Bittaker third. 10 more laps to go. Ziegler pulling out. That Liner, Diano, Bittaker, Schweitzer in fourth. The Pringle. Here comes Galbraith up to sixth. The Bear Schwartz, Mark McGrath, Kenny Carroll, David Hines, John Braun, Barbara Smith, Randy Smith, Don Hooper, Cal Holbert, and Gary Smith. Cars up out there. Bittaker third. Fourth, Business sixth. Schweitzer. Hold down fourth. Here comes Galbraith. Fifth. Bear Schwartz sixth. Seventh is Mark McGrath. White flag out for Roger Liners. Down the back straight, that's Roger Liners. Liners, Diano, Bittaker, Galbraith, Schweitzer, Schwartz, McGrath, Pringle, Himes, Carroll, Smith, Braun, Smith, Hooper, Hobart. Late model, feature winner, Roger Liners in 670. Roger Liners.
Number 36, Diano. Number 3, Brown. And working real hard the last half of the race, number 43. Number 98, West Silver. Again, a nice round of applause. number 2. Paul Hilton was number 3. And Kevin American at number 39 car. Again, a nice round of applause for job well done by young man. He held them off. It wasn't easy, but he did it.